Good morning. Namaste. So I think I said to you last week, what makes this yoga is the quality of the attention that we bring to it. The exploration of sthira sukha, of being steady and easeful. This is true. This is yoga. This week I'm going to say to you, what makes it yoga is the breath in the movement. One of my teachers, and I can't remember who, said, if you're not linking your breath to the movement of the body, then you're just exercising, you're not doing yoga. So the breath in conjunction with the movement brings a quality of attention. It's another way to look at what makes the practice something different from just moving around and stretching. TKV, Jessica Char said, we can use the asana to explore the breath, which we will do, and then use pranayama to experience the breath, which we also will do. So, want to introduce or refresh two important concepts. One is the concept of the direction of the breath, the effect of the breath. That when we inhale, there's an expansive effect, and the breath comes in and down and expands. The breath does, in fact, come into our nose and go down into our lungs, and the diaphragm does, in fact, descend down. So this is not made up. This is actually physically what's happening. The breath is coming in and down and expanding. And the opposite effect happens on the exhale. There's a gathering, the diaphragm lifts, there's a contraction of the ribs, the space of the lungs closes down a little bit to force the breath out. So we have inhale, expand, lift, open, exhale, contract, gather, support, and then relax. So that's one concept that I want you to experience today. The effect of the inhale and the effect of the exhale. And the other, in case some of you may not know the Ujjayi breath. Ujjayi breath is a valve. It's actually a pranayama technique, but frequently used in asana to slow down the flow of the breath, to reduce the volume of air that's moving at any particular moment. The contraction happens deep in the throat, and if you open your lips and whisper an ah, there's this contraction deep in the throat. If you close your lips and keep that whispered ah going on, that is the Ujjayi technique. So please feel free to employ that today if that is helpful. If it's too many things at once, direction of the breath first. Think about that inhale coming in and down, opening up, and the exhale supporting and lifting. So we shall explore the effects of the breath in some asana. Beginning with a forward bend. We're going to move down into the pose and stay for one breath so you can feel the effect of the movement and the breath working together, and then the actual position being a container for the breath and how different it feels when we're inhaling and when we're exhaling. As you stand in Samastiti, first connect to the body. Feel your feet against the floor. Notice your long, strong legs. Feel the spine lifting. Let the crown of the head be drawn towards the ceiling. Let the shoulders soften away from your ears. Notice that you have hands down there at the end of your arms, and that there's a whole back of the body. That body is the container in which we will breathe and with which we will move. Gently close your lips now And try that whispered ah deep in the throat, breathing in and out through the nose. And notice that you can hear the breath. It should be subtle, but you can interiorly hear it. Take a few breath cycles to slow the breath down. And take a deep, full inhale. And a complete exhale. Another one of my teachers, this one I do remember, this was John J. Provenzano, my first teacher. He called this the ocean sounding breath. See if you can hear that surf sound. So this breath is the music that will accompany all of the movements that we're doing today. Begin with the forward bend Uttanasana. As the breath comes in and down and expands you, raise your arms forward and up. Then draw the navel in, contract the belly slightly, and begin your exhale. And start folding yourself forward. Remember, we want to stretch the lower back. Bend the knees a little bit if necessary. Let your neck relax. Stay here while you breathe in. Notice that expansive inhale effect. Stay here while you breathe out. Feel your navel coming to the spine. So you're squeezing a little bit in the belly, but also relaxing in the neck and shoulders. And then as you inhale, float your arms forward. Think of your chest expanding as you come up to the top. And then as you exhale, slowly bring your arms down to the front. We'll do that twice more. Inhale. Float the arms forward and up, noticing the expansion of the breath as it comes into the body. With the exhale, the belly button draws to the spine and we fold down, lengthening the lower back and relaxing the neck and shoulders. Fix your gaze behind you. Stay here and breathe in. See if you can feel the whole 360 degrees of the ribcage opening. And then as you exhale, draw the navel to the spine, soften your shoulders, but feel that contraction around the navel. And with your inhale, expand the chest by reaching your arms forward, lifting yourself up. Exhale, draw the navel into the spine and slowly bring your arms down. One more time like that. Inhale, arms float forward and up, feeling the breath come in and expanding. With the exhale, draw the belly button to the spine and fold down, feeling the length in the front of the body. The navel stays drawn up towards the spine. Relax the neck and shoulders. Gaze steady behind you. Stay and inhale. Feel the expansion. Stay and exhale. Feel the contraction around the navel. Soften the upper body a little bit more. Then with the inhale, we'll float the arms forward. Open up the chest. Come all the way to the top. And exhale, slowly bring your arms down the front, contracting the belly button towards the spine as you lower your arms. Once the movement and the breath are complete, soften into Samastiti. So as you soften to Samastiti, recall that we want to do that first of all with as little excess movement as possible. And also softening doesn't mean slumping. We're staying steady, staying tall, but letting go of any excess effort. Release the control of the breath. Notice the sensations in the body following that first pose, and observe the natural flow of the breath. Take a wide stance and work next with the Virabhadrasana variation, second warrior pose. So we're taking a wide stance, feet parallel to each other to begin. This is one of those movements that happens only in the lateral plane. We're not side bending, but we are going to stay between those imaginary two panes of glass. So we'll start by placing the hands on the pelvis to feel where the hip points are and steadying the pelvis. Externally rotate the left leg in the socket. Turn it out only so far as you can go without having your belly button follow it. This is going to create some work in the left buttock. We want to be using those turnout muscles. And awareness in your left front thigh, pulling your kneecap up. Now, you may feel also that it feels necessary to pull back on the right hip to correct that tendency to rotate the pelvis towards the left. So we're just rotating the left leg, not the pelvis. Once you have your legs situated, relax your arms down. Notice that the spine here is straight up and down, perpendicular to the floor. It's going to stay like that. In other words, we're not going to be tilting off to the side. So, with an inhale, we're going to take the arms up to shoulder height and bend the left knee so it presses gently back towards the wall behind you. We'll stay upright and exhale, turn the head, and look out over your left fingertips. So here's where we're going to stay and breathe in for a breath, opening the rib cage, feeling that expansion around the sternum. Stay here and exhale, pull your navel into your spine, feel a contraction around the navel. Inhale, rotate your head to the center. And then as you exhale, slowly bring your arms down and straighten that left leg. Pull your right hip in towards the left a little bit and lengthen your crown towards the ceiling. We'll do that twice more. Inhale, float the arms up wide to shoulder height. Turn your palms up to open your shoulders. Bend your left knee so the left ankle and knee are in line with each other. Exhale, turn and look out over your left fingertips, and we'll stay and breathe. Inhale, feel the expansion all the way around the rib cage. Gentle lift of the sternum. Exhale, hug the belly button into the spine, contract around the navel. Let your shoulders drop away from your ears. Keep pushing your left knee back. Inhale, turn the head back into the center. And exhale, slowly bring your arms down, straightening that left leg. Pull your right hip a little bit over to the left to straighten up tall in the center. One more time. Inhale, arms wide. Bend the left knee and gently press it towards the wall behind you. Exhale, turn and look out over the left fingertips. And stay for a breath here. Inhale, the breath coming in and down, expansive. Exhale, the breath moving up and out, supportive in the belly, soft in the shoulders. Inhale, turn the head back into the center. And exhale, draw the navel to the spine as you lower your arms and straighten the left leg. Then unrotate the left leg, and we'll step both feet back into the center. Samasthiti for a moment. Align the feet. Stand tall. Feel the feet rooting down and the crown lifting up. Relax your breath. Notice the sensations in the body, and follow the relaxed flow of the breath. Let's go to the other side. So again, we'll take a wide stance. We start out with the feet parallel to check that the hip points are pointing straight forward. Place your hands on the pelvis and then pull your abdominal muscles gently across the low belly to help stabilize the pelvis as you externally rotate the right leg in the socket, turning the leg out in the hip joint. Remember, you may not get all the way to 90 degrees, probably won't. Because I'd like you to stabilize the pelvis, not have your belly button go over to the right. Even think of pulling your left hip back a little bit to feel that engagement in the right buttock. Pull your right kneecap up and feel nice and engaged and steady around the pelvis. Inhale, take the arms out wide, shoulder height. Turn your palms up Bend your right knee until the right ankle and knee are in line. Push that right knee back towards the wall behind you. Exhale, turn and look out over your right fingertips. We stay and breathe here. Inhale, feel the expansion in and down. Exhale, feel the contraction up and out. Inhale, rotate the head into the center. Exhale, draw the navel to the spine and lower your arms. Lift tall through the crown of the head. We'll do that twice more. Inhale, take the arms out wide. Gently press your right knee towards the wall behind it as you bend it. Exhale, turn the head. Look out over the right fingertips. And we'll stay here and breathe in, expanding the chest. Exhale, breathe out, contract the belly. Push your right knee back. Inhale, turn the head into the center. Exhale, bring the arms down and straighten the right leg. Lift tall through your crown. You may need to shift your hips over to the left a little bit. Last time. Inhale, raise the arms wide. Turn your palms up to open the chest. Bend the right knee and press it gently towards the wall behind you. Then exhale and turn the head. Look over to the right fingertips. And stay, opening up the rib cage, then softening the belly. Stay and exhale. Engage the abdominals. Pull the navel to the spine. Soften the shoulders. Inhale. Bring the head back into the center. And draw the belly to the spine as you exhale to lower the arms and straighten the leg. Unrotate that right leg and step to Samasthiti. Align the feet. Stand tall. Relax the breath. You may feel some sensations in the body. We have this physical structure we call the physical body, or the food body, the body that's made of food. Contained within this body and completely pervading this body is what's called the energy body, the pranamaya, the vital body. It's a subtler body and just as real. So as you're standing here, you may be feeling some physical sensations, but are there some sensations that aren't exactly physical? Is that your energy moving around that you can feel? We're going to take a wide stance again and go into a forward bend. And of course, this position is going to be a counter pose for that asymmetrical work we just did. But I want you to tune into what the breath, explore the body with the breath. So we'll go down into the forward bend. We're going to hold on to the elbows, a little variation. Stay for one breath and do that 3 times. Steady stance in your feet. Please notice your feet. Be sure you're not letting your feet roll out to the pinky side of the foot. Really ground down through the 3 corners of each foot. With the inhale, float the arms out wide, palms up. As you exhale, we're going to fold forward and grab a hold of the elbows. Let your head hang, let your arms hang, gaze behind you, stay in inhale. Feeling the expansion of the ribs, notice the back of the body. Exhale, pull the navel up into the spine. And then as you inhale, float your arms out wide. Lift yourself up, open the chest. And exhale, bring your arms down to your sides. We'll do that twice more. Inhale, float the arms wide. Turn your palms up. Feel that gentle lift of the chest. Exhale, draw the navel in. Fold down. And take a hold of your elbows, let your head hang down, gaze behind you, stay and inhale slowly. Feel your side ribs expanding, your back and your front rib expanding. As you exhale, pull the belly button in and your rib cage actually gently closes down. Then with the inhale, float the arms out wide, lift yourself up tall. And exhale, slowly lower your arms down to the side. We'll do that one last time. Inhale, float the arms wide, feeling the expansion of the rib cage. Exhale, hug the navel in, bend down. Grab a hold of the elbows, let your arms hang heavily, your head dangles. Stay there while you inhale, feeling the expansion of the rib cage all the way around. Stay and exhale, draw the navel to the spine. You might feel that drop your head a little closer to the floor. And then with the inhale, float the arms out wide. Lift the chest, open up at the top. And exhale, slowly lower the arms down to the sides. Belly hugging to spine, shoulders relaxing. Then soften the breath. And we return to Samastiti at the back of the mat. Even stance on the 2 feet. Steady and comfortable, equal standing pose. And stand tall, but no excess effort. Let the breath move. Attention in the body, perhaps you can notice energy circulating. Okay, we're going to do Virabhadrasana, the first variation, which is a back bend. That means that we're accentuating this expansion of the chest feeling. You will notice, because we're going to stay for a breath, that in the back bend, the belly is a little bit taut. So the feeling of the breath is going to be different. But we still want to emphasize on the inhale, open, expand, lift the sternum. And on the exhale, hug around the belly and support. So a little different type of pose to explore the breath, and the breath will be affected. But see if you can still maintain the lengthened breath, using that ujjayi to help you do that, and also the smoothness of the breath. Tune into the sound of the breath and make it as smooth as you can. Once again, we'll begin by placing the hands on the pelvis to keep it still, and we're going to externally rotate the right foot in the socket, turning the toes out just a few degrees without turning the pelvis to the right, and then stepping the left leg forward. And find a rootedness down through both feet. If you feel at all unsteady, the left foot goes a little bit wider to the left. We want both hip points oriented straight ahead of you towards the wall in front of you. Feel your back heel, reach it down into the floor. Moving into Virabhadrasana, first warrior, and staying for one breath. And observe the difference in the quality of the breath here in a back bend. Breathing through the nose, employ the ujjayi technique if you like. As you inhale, raise your arms forward and up and bend the front leg. We want the left ankle and knee in line. So the breastbone lifts and opens, and you can tilt back as much of a back bend as feels good. Stay here and pull your belly button in towards your spine. So already a bit taut because of the back bend. And then inhale. Keep the breath gentle as you expand the rib cage. And then as you exhale, hug the belly. Slowly bring your arms down. Straighten the front leg. Drop your chin down if your head was lifted. And we'll do that again. Stay steady in your feet as you inhale. Raise your arms forward and up. Bend the front knee, front ankle and knee are in line with each other. Feel the expansion in the front body. Then stay here and exhale. See if you can still draw the exhale out so it's long and complete. And then gently inhale, smooth breath coming in. Exhale, hug the belly into the spine. Slowly lower your arms, drop the chin down, straighten the front leg. We'll take that one last time. Inhale, raise the arms forward and up and bend the front knee. Feel your expanding and lifting and opening. Stay, exhale. Draw your energy down around the navel, contract it towards the spine. Stay there and inhale, opening up the chest a little bit more. Hug the belly into the spine as you're ready to exhale. Lower your arms, drop your chin down, straighten your front leg. Relax the breath when you're done. And step your left foot back to meet your right. Bring them parallel to each other in Samastiti. Relax the breath. Back bends are generally considered a kind of pose that lifts your energy, gets things moving. See if you can notice that effect, or see if you do notice that effect. We're going to take the other side. Steady the pelvis. Rotate the left leg in the socket, just going a few degrees out so that you don't disturb the position of the pelvis. And then step forward with the right foot. Good steady stance. Again, if you want a little bit more stability, right foot farther to the right. Pull that left hip forward. And if that's hard to do it, then you might also want to pull your right foot over to the right a little bit so you get both hip points straight forward. 3 times through Virabhadrasana, staying for 1 breath each time to explore the effect of the pose on the breath. Inhale, raise the arms forward and up as you bend your right knee. Stay anchored down through that left heel. Open your chest. You can lift your chin and tilt your head back a little bit if that's comfortable. Exhale, draw the navel to the spine. If it's not comfortable with the head, keep your head forward. Inhale, open up a little bit more. And then draw your navel to your spine as you exhale. Lower your arms. Drop the chin down. Soften the shoulders as you straighten the right leg. Again, inhale, breathe in through the nose. Bend the front knee. Align the knee and the foot. Open the chest if you like. Tilt your head back gently. Stay, exhale, hug your belly in. Feel that stability in your lower torso. Then inhale, expand and lift a little bit more. Exhale, draw the navel into the spine, arms down, legs straight, chin drops down. Feel both feet against the floor, nice and steady. One last time. Keep the breath smooth. Inhale, bend the knee, raise the arms forward and up. Exhale, draw the navel to the spine, pulling the belly button back. Let your shoulders drop away from your ears a little bit. Inhale, open and lift the chest a little bit more. Exhale, draw the belly in, lower your arms, straighten your leg, drop your chin. When you're finished, relax the breath. And step back to Samastiti. Align the feet. Relax the control of the breath. Mind inside the body, noticing the movement of the breath. Feeling physical sensations, perhaps noticing what you might call energy. I'm going to take just 3 repetitions of Ardha Utkatasana, counter pose. This is a forward bend, so we're again going to feel that contraction around the belly when we bend down. Also notice on the way up, we've got a little chance to open the chest, so it's an undulation of the spine actually. Forward bend, back bend. Notice the breath moving as the spine moves in those 2 directions. Inhale, float your arms forward and up, feeling the breath come in and down. Exhale, hug the belly into the spine. Bend your knees as deeply as it's comfortable to bend them. Drape over your legs. Feel your belly button pulled into the spine. Relax your neck and shoulders. Then as you inhale, raise your arms up so your chest can open. Peel your chest away from your thighs. Straighten your legs. Lift up and hug your belly into your spine. Lower your arms down the front. Just twice more like that. Inhale. Breathing in through the nose. Feeling the expansion of the breath as it comes in and down. Exhale, navel hugging to spine, fold down. Inhale, let your chest lift as you come up to the top. Exhale, pull the belly button into the spine as your arms come down the front. Last time. Inhale, raise the arms forward and up. Feel the expansion of the rib cage. Exhale, draw the navel in. Feel the contraction around the belly, the stretch in the lower back, the release in the shoulders as you bend down. Inhale, arms up, chest up, legs straight, open and long, straight front body. Exhale, arms down the front. And relax the breath, Samastiti. Attention inside the body. Noticing sensations. Sensation of the body. Sensation of the breath. Sensation of the energy. Now that was not a very long counter pose because we're going to do a vinyasa several times, which really accomplishes the same effect of inhale and exhale. The vinyasa has an upward facing dog in it. If that is too much for your back or your shoulders, simply go on to hands and knees, all fours position instead. Also as a down dog, hopefully you can all try that down dog. If the down dog doesn't work for you either, from all fours you can just try lifting your knees off of the floor a little bit. Our goal here is to experience the breath in these various shapes that we're going to be putting the body into. And we're not going to stay in any of the positions this time. Just flowing right through. We're going to do it 6 times. If it's okay for your knees to sit down low on your heels to begin, please do. If that doesn't work, then you're standing up tall instead each time. That's totally fine. So a lot of language perhaps, but essentially, when we're bending back, we're inhaling, we're opening the chest. When we're bending forward, we're closing in, we're contracting the belly and stretching the back. Keep the breath long and keep it smooth. Inhale, raise the arms forward and up as you lift up onto the knees and stretch the front of the body. Exhale, pull the belly button in, bend all the way forward to the floor. Extend your arms way out in front of you. Inhale to upward dog. Press into your hands. Slide your hips forward and down towards the floor. Chest is lifted. Then tuck your toes and raise your hips up towards the ceiling. As you inhale, slowly bring your knees down to the floor. And with your exhale, pull your tailbone under. Tuck your head and bring your hips back to your heels. As you inhale, stand tall on your knees, open your chest. And as you exhale, lower your arms and sit down on your heels. Inhale, raise the arms forward and up, expand the chest with the breath. Exhale, pull the belly into the spine and bend down. Extend your arms fully in front of you, come to upward dog. If that's too much, just rise up onto hands and knees. Exhale, tuck your toes to downward dog. Pull your belly button in. As you inhale, bring your knees down to the floor. Open your chest. Exhale, tuck your tail, then your elbows, your hips back towards your heels. And inhale, raise the arms, open the chest, expand. Exhale, arms down, sit down. Heels or just lower the arms. Third time. Inhale, feel the expansion, opening that comes with the in-breath. Exhale, belly to spine as you fold down. Inhale, upward dog, or hands and knees position. Either way, chest is expanded. Exhale, downward dog. Push your hips towards the ceiling. Inhale, knees come down to the floor. Open the chest. Exhale, tuck your tail. Move your hips back towards your heels. Relax your neck. Inhale, stand tall, open. And exhale, slowly arms down. Sit down on the heels. We're going to do it 3 more times. Inhale, raise the arms and open the chest. And exhale, fold down. Arms fully extended. Inhale, upward facing dog. Noticing the flow of the breath. Exhale, downward dog. Push your hips towards the ceiling. Feel the belly towards the spine. Inhale, bring your knees down. Open the chest. Exhale, tuck your tail. Bring your hips back to your heels. Relax the neck. Inhale, stand up, open. Stretch the front body. And exhale, lower your arms. And sit down on your heels. Twice more. Inhale, raise the arms. Open the chest. And pull the belly in as you exhale. Fully extend the arms. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And inhale, bring your knees down to the floor. Open the chest. Tuck your tail, bring your hips back to your heels, and relax your neck and shoulders. Inhale, stand tall. Expand the chest. And exhale, lower your arms. Sit down on your heels. We're going to do that one last time. Keep the breath long and smooth through the nose. Inhale, expand as you lift up. And exhale, pull the belly in. Feel that contraction around the lower abdomen. Extend the arms fully. Inhale, upward facing dog. Open the chest. Exhale, pull the belly in as you go to downward facing dog. Inhale, knees come down. Open the chest. Pull your navel in. Exhale, bring your hips back toward your heels. Relax the neck. Inhale, lift and open. And exhale, arms down. Sit down on your heels. Relax the breath. Notice the flow of the breath. Feel the container of the body. The breath, the life force, moving in and out. Okay, so we're going to lie down on the back. If you need to have your knees or give yourself some little counter pose, go ahead and do that. As you're ready, we're going to come all the way out into a Shavasana position just for a moment. So please make any adjustments you need to. You might need to hug your knees into your chest or rest with your feet on the floor for a moment. If you like some support behind your head, go ahead and do that. And as you're comfortable to do it, we're going to rest fully out on the back. Legs extended, feet separated about as wide as the mat. Hands wider than the mat and palms turned up. Eyes closed. Attention inside the body. Feeling the body resting on the floor. Notice the relaxed flow of the breath. Keep the attention inside the body. Please observe what kind of natural movement occurs with your resting breath. The diaphragm is still moving up and down, and the rib cage is still expanding and contracting slightly whenever we're breathing. However, the techniques that we use when we're doing asana really magnify those natural movements that come with every breath. But as you're resting, you may feel that there's not really much movement of the ribs at all. Okay, we're going to do another sequence to explore the way the breath is moving in the body. Arm lifts and leg lifts. We're going to work with the legs straight. However, if you have any pain in your lower back as we do this, you can equally well start with your knees bent and lift your legs up with the knees bent. They'll have the same energetic effect, just not quite as challenging physically. Actually, a fairly straightforward pose. We're going to inhale to raise the arms up each time and exhale to lower the arms down each time. When we lift a leg up, it'll be up on an exhale and down on an inhale. So it's a lot of words. Just watch for a moment. Inhale, the arms will go up, and then exhale, the arms go down and the leg goes up. Inhale, the arms up and the leg down. And we're going to alternate from side to side. So don't get tripped up on all the language. But you'll notice that when we inhale, we're moving away from the center, and when we exhale, we're coming back in towards the center. Perhaps you'll notice that. Okay, breathing through the nose. As you're ready to inhale, take your arms up overhead to the floor behind you. Then as you exhale, bring the arms down, lift the left leg up to the ceiling. Inhale, lower your leg, raise your arms. And then do the other leg. Exhale, bring your arms down, lift the right leg up. Inhale, leg down, arms up. We're going to go back to the left leg. Exhale, lift the left leg, lower the arms down. Inhale, leg down, arms up. Feel that expansiveness. Exhale, right leg up. Contract around the belly as you lower your arms down, lift the leg. And we're coming towards the center, and then inhale away from the center as the foot goes down. The arms go up. Just one more time with each leg. Exhale, arms down, left leg up. Inhale, leg down, arms up and back, open chest. Exhale, pull the belly in. Lower the arms as you raise the right leg up. Inhale, raise the arms as you lower the leg. And then exhale, bring your arms down to your sides. And separate the legs a little bit. Pause and relax for a moment. Okay, we're going to bend both knees now, feet on the floor, in preparation for Dvipadapitam. If you have anything behind your head, best to take it out for this sequence. Now, instead of lifting the legs, we're going to raise the hips, and we're doing 6 repetitions and staying for 6 breaths to explore the breath. So let 6 breaths stay, may get strong. See if you can stay with the breath as you do that. If you need to come down, of course, do what works for your body. Lips gently closed, breathing in through the nose. With the inhale, raise the arms, lift your hips to the ceiling. And then as you exhale, pull the belly in, lower your arms, roll down through your spine. Contract around the navel. Again, with the inhale, press evenly into the feet, raise your arms, lift your chest, hips up to the ceiling. Sorry, open your chest. Exhale, pull the belly button in as your arms come down. Roll through your lower back. Feel the contraction around the belly. Inhale, press into the feet, raise your arms. Stretch up with your hips, open the front of the body. pull your belly button in and slowly lower your arms down as you draw your belly to your spine as you roll down. We have 3 more repetitions. Inhale, stretch the hips to the ceilings, arms up and back. Belly to spine as you exhale and come down. Inhale and lift. Exhale, draw the belly in and lower down. The last one, we're going to go up and stay for 6 breaths. Stay even in your feet as you raise your hips to the ceiling. Stretch up and back with the arms. And we're going to stay here and exhale. Pull your belly button in. Stand evenly on your feet. Stay here and inhale and feel your chest. Breathe your breastbone towards your chin. Exhale, draw the navel to the spine. Feel a contraction around the belly button. And then inhale, open the ribcage with the breath. Exhale, hug the navel in. Inhale, breathe into the full dimension of the ribs. Feel your belly expand. Please do 3 more breaths on your own pace, your own inward attention to the flow of the breath. When you're ready to come down, it's going to be an exhale that brings you down. Take a moment and relax. Now bring the knees into the chest for a moment. Plug them in and let your lower back lengthen. Put your left foot down on the floor and slide your heel away so your left leg is straight. Place your left hand on your right knee and bring the right arm comfortably out to the side. Take an inhale and feel your ribs expand. As you exhale, draw the navel into the spine and go into a spinal twist, pulling your knee over towards the floor on the left. It does not need to touch the floor. Just go as far into the twist as feels comfortable. We'll stay for 6 breaths here. Watching the effect of the breath, feeling the expansion of the ribs as you breathe in. Notice if you pull your belly button to your spine with the exhale, that deepens the twist. Breathe in slowly and gently. Find all little spaces between the ribs. Hug the navel in as you exhale. Be sure that the breath is completely out. Again, feel the ribs expanding as you breathe in. And the belly contracting as you breathe out. Please do 3 more breaths on your own. As you're ready, we'll roll to the back and bring both knees into the chest again. Plug them in for a moment. Soften the breath, the shoulders, the face. then we'll put the right foot down and straighten it out along the floor. Place the right hand on the left knee. Left arm at your side with the palm up. Take an inhale here, expand the whole rib cage. Exhale, draw the navel to the spine and slowly let your knee come over towards the floor on the right. Again, it doesn't need to touch the floor. If it's not touching and it's not comfortable to have it not touch, place your blanket or a pillow under the knee. Inhale, feel the expansion of the ribs. And exhale, draw the belly button to the spine and feel the twist deepen. Inhale, find some little spaces between the ribs. Breathe into those. And exhale, hug the belly button in. Inhale, feel the expansion of the chest, the thorax, especially the left side. Exhale the contraction around the belly button. Please do 3 more breaths on your own. Continue to watch the effect of the breath. When you're finished with the 3 breaths, inhale and roll onto the back. And hug both knees into the chest. One hand cupped over each knee, fingertips pointing towards your toes, elbows drop down, shoulders soft. Separate the feet slightly, relax the face and soften the shoulders. 6 repetitions of Apanasana. Apanasana is really just a magnification of the process of the breath. So when we breathe in here, the chest expands, the belly expands. We're going to move the knees out away from the chest to allow that space to be created in the front body. Opening, and then exhale, pull the belly button in, squeeze the knees in towards the chest, and feel yourself curl into a little ball. This allows the lower back to stretch, but it also helps the breath be completely out. Inhale, follow the process of the breath into the ribs, the high ribs, the middle ribs, the low ribs, the belly. The knees are going to float out to accommodate that. Exhale, the navel draws in and the knees pull in towards the chest. Let your elbows soften, shoulders drop, face soften. Complete that exhale. Inhale. Feel the necessity of the legs moving away a little bit as you breathe in, filling the chest and the belly. And then how the movement just is an echo of the breath as you're pulling the knees in. We're squeezing the navel, contracting around that belly button center. Do that 3 more times. Observe the movement of the spine that's suggested by the movement of the breath, and vice versa. And when you're done with those 3 breaths, so lay your feet down and prepare for final relaxation. As you're ready, find a comfortable rest position with the legs fully extended. Feet Separate it about as wide as your mat. Arms, hands a little bit wider than the mat. Turn your palms up. Open your chest, your shoulders. Check that the position feels comfortable. If you like support under the head or something behind the backs of the knees, feel free to use support. And cover up if you're chilly. Be warm and comfortable. Take care of the body. Get it set up. Once the body is comfortably relaxed, then the attention can shift to the breath. During the relaxation, Shavasana, breath is moving at its own natural pace. It might still feel long and full, or it might seem shorter and more shallow. Just allow the breath to completely breathe itself without any direction from you, and follow its natural flow. Observe what the breath does. Keep the attention linked to the flow of the breath as the body relaxes. Notice where the mind is, and bring it back to the observation of the movement of the breath. The sensations inside the body, which may be physical sensations or perhaps something a little more subtle, energetic sensations. Prepare now to move out of the relaxation pose. Continue to breathe through your nose and let a full deep breath come in and fully expand you. Then draw the navel into the spine and feel the contraction of the belly to complete an exhale. As you're ready, slowly inhale and take your arms up and back to the floor behind you. Feeling that openness in the chest. Reach long from your fingers to your toes. And once you've felt lengthened in that stretch, lower the arms down. Draw the knees towards the chest. And then slowly, with the knees bent, turn over to your right side and take a moment there with the knees drawn in towards the chest. Give your lower back a gentle stretch. As you're ready, left fingertips come down to the floor and push you gently upright. And we'll find a comfortable, steady seat for pranayama. Pranayama, control of the breath. Pranayama, control of the energy. Prana means our life force, our vital energy. Find yourself a comfortable seat. This may be on the floor with some support, or at the edge of a chair with the feet flat down on the floor. Better to sit on a chair if that's what allows your body to be comfortable and your spine to be lifted so your chest is open. Better to sit on a chair and have that situation than sit on the floor and be uncomfortable or collapsed. Wherever you have found your seat, feel your sit bones, root them down, and lift the spine up. Let the crown of the head reaching towards the ceiling and your shoulders dropping away from your ears. We'll work again this week with an exhale krama. That means a segmenting of the exhale. We'll start with lips gently closed, breathing through the nose, simple ujjayi breath. Breathing in, feeling the movement of the breath in and down. belly, breathing out and feeling the movement of the breath up and out. Do a couple breath cycles like that, renewing the long, smooth flow of the breath. Once you feel that you've come to kind of a regular pace here, I'd like you to count the exhale. Find out how long your exhale is. Counting the exhale, feeling the belly drive in as the breath moves up and out. At the inhale, feel the opening of the ribs and the relaxation of the belly as the breath comes in and down. No need to count the inhale, we'll let it be free. Once you establish the length of exhale, we're going to start to divide it into two equal parts. If you're breathing out for 6, we'll use a 3 count, 8, 4 count. Whatever half of your exhale will be. So an inhale, comfortable, full complete breath in and down. Then exhale, suck the belly in and breathe half of the breath out. And then pause for 3 counts. And then breathe the rest of the breath out. Relax your shoulders again, pause for 3 counts. And then as you inhale, let the breath be one smooth and relaxed flow in and down. Exhale the first half of the breath, pull the belly to the spine, pause and hold the breath out for 3. Then exhale the second part of the breath out. You feel your belly button pulling in more firmly. Relax the shoulders as you hold the complete breath out for 3. And inhale, relax as the chest expands, the belly softens. Exhale, half the breath out. Pull the belly in. Maintain the abdominal contraction as you hold the breath out for 3. Then complete the exhale. Pull the navel into the spine. Soften your face and shoulders. Hold the breath out for 3. And inhale. Feel the opening of the chest, opening of the belly. Exhale, half the breath out. You maintain the contraction of the abdominals as you pause for 3. Complete the exhale, breathe out completely. Keep hugging the navel in towards the spine as you hold the breath out for 3 more counts. Then nice, free, open inhale. Just do a few more cycles of that on your own. Complete one last breath cycle like that. Once you've completed that final segmenting of the breath, do 3 more ujjayi breaths with no segmenting. Watching the breath come in traditional Ujjayi breaths, relax the control of the breath. Check in with your posture, that you're still seated, steady and comfortably, that the sit bones are rooted down, crown is lifting up, chest is open, shoulders and face are soft. Observe the natural flow of the breath for just a minute or so. Notice your body sitting here in this particular shape. The breath moving in and out of the body. And then contained within this body and filling it completely, another body called the energy body. Your breath and the energy body, of course, are always with you, wherever you're going, whatever you're doing. We're often not aware of that aspect of our being, but it's constant. And in a moment when you need to bring yourself back, the breath is a very useful tool. Even just the simple observation of it. Or, of course, a really simple version of pranayama. Take a deep breath. The most intuitive folklore knowledge is right on target there. If we need to calm down or center ourselves, take a deep breath. Or take a few. We'll slowly emerge from the practice, opening the eyes, and draw the hands together into Anjali Mudra. Namaste. Thanks all. Wish you a beautiful day. Thank you for being here. Sign in and let me know that you took the class. That would be great. And I look forward to seeing you or